Welcome back to the Death Head Dice 2012 Spring Friendly BatRep Tournament Series. We're on to Part 3 of Round 1, Game 3, Orks versus Chaos. On to Orks turn 4. Now the Deathcopters are moving up. Gazzer calls rolling to see his movement. He gets 4 inches and the hard boys move up to support him. Rolling the don't press that button, gets a 5, so he's good. Now the Ludas are going to target the Demon Prince. They get 1 shot each, so that's 3 shots, and they fail to hit. And the mech with the custom Mega Blasta gets 1 hit, 1 wound. Cody fails to save that wound, so the Demon Prince is gone. Next up, the Luda Wagon is going to fire its boom gun at the Terminators. Scatters 4 inches and fails to hit. And he also fires both the rocket launchers at it, so it gets 2 shots, 1 hit, 1 wound, and Cody makes that save. So next up, the Deathcopters are going to fire at the Chaos Warriors. They get 3 shots. It's twin linked, so he gets 2 hits, 1 wound, and Cody fails to make that save. So on to Chaos turn 4. So rolling reserves for the other lesser demons. They come in on the right by the Terminators, close to that at 1 objective. Now the Terminators are moving up. The Bloodletters on the other side are moving up. He's rolling movement through difficult terrain. And now is rolling to see running up the Terminators. Now we determined this was wrong. He's running these up and is then going to assault in a moment. So the Chaos Marines are going to fire at the Deathcopters. They get 3 shots, 2 hits, 1 wound, and 1 save. And this is what we're talking about. So they ran, they shouldn't have. They managed to get 9 auto hits, of which there was 9 penetrating hits and at least a couple explosions, so it's destroyed. Blast is 3 inches, so the Terminators are caught in that blast. There's 1 hit, 1 wound, and Cody fails to make that save, so one of the Terminators is gone, so he's down to 2. So that brings us to the end of turn 4. Now for some reason we didn't capture the video for this, and so we'll go right into Ork turn 5. So next up, they're rolling for moving on to difficult terrain because they're entering the terrain there. And so he's moving those up. And he's moving the Deathcopters a full 12 inches, and while doing so, he's dropping his big bombs. So the first one scatters 4 inches and is able to fails to wound. The next one, he rolls and it scatters off completely, and then the third one, after getting both dice goes, it scatters from the Chaos Space Marines onto the lesser demons. So he gets 5 hits, of which those 4 wound, and Cody makes all but 1 save, so 1 of them are gone. Next up, the Ludas are going to fire at the Bloodletters. They get 3 shots each because it's a D3, so 9 shots. Only 2 of those hit though. But both wound, and Cody fails both those saves. So 2 of those the Bloodletters or the lesser demons are removed there. Now they're doing their run. So the idea is he's trying to get as close to that objective, even though he's on the other side. He can still contest it because he knew there was no way to get around. So we're on to Chaos turn 5. So they're moving towards the Ludas. The Demon Princes are going towards, the Bloodletters are going towards the 1 objective. The other Bloodletters are moving back. Now they're going to run as well, the Bloodletters, so they can hold that 1 objective. And the Terminators are going to fire at the Ludas. They get 2 shots, which is twin link, 2 hits, 2 wounds, and so there's 2 more. Failed to wound. And then the Marines are firing the squad of 20, so 6 shots, 4 hits, 2 wounds, 1 save, so 1 more Orks gone there. And now and again, I guess we should have looked to make sure they didn't have fleet, but he ran them, and now he's charging So the Bloodletters are going to get 12 attacks, 6 hits, 2 wounds, which Spencer makes 1 of those saves. And for some reason we didn't do the counterattack, so we just turned them around. They should have been counterattacking but didn't. So now we're on the end of turn 5, and through all the excitement of the game, again, apparently we didn't capture the flyby. So we did do a roll to see if there was going to be a turn 6, and we managed to roll 3, which technically would be the end of the game, but decided to keep going on. So we're on to Orks turn 6. And this was the difficult terrain roll for the boys. They just want to get as close to that other side of the wall so they can contest the one objective. And Gazercall moves up as well. Now the remaining Ludas are going to fire at the Bloodletters. They get 2 shots each, so it's 6 shots, of which 3 of those hit, and 3 of them wound. And Cody fails all 3 saves. So that wipes out that one squad. So there's nobody holding that objective now. Next up, the boys are going to shoot at the Space Marines. They get 16 shots, of which 7 of those hit, 5 wound, and Cody makes all 5 of those saves. Next up, the Rockets are going to fire. They get 2 shots, 1 hit, 1 wound, and there's no save allowed on that. And Gazercall is going to fire with his big shooter, so he gets 3 shots, 1 hit, 1 wound, and fails to save. So another Chaos Space Marine's gone. So now, doing a leadership test, the Chaos Marines are fine on the leadership. So the Bloodletters are going to fire, or are going to attack. They get 8 attacks, 5 hits, 2 wounds, to which Spencer makes 1 of those saves. So 1 more wound against one of the other ones. And again, forgot to do the close combat. So Chaos turn 6. They're rolling through difficult terrain just to get them out of that area. And the Terminators are moving up. Going to fire at the Ludas. They get 4 twin link shots, 2 hits, 1 wound, and so that takes out one more of the Ludas. So next up, the Chaos Marines are going to attack the boys. They get 4 shots, 3 hits, and no wounds. So now the Bloodletters are going to attack the Deathcopters. They get 8 attacks, only 3 of those hit, with 1 wound, and Spencer makes that save. Now the Deathcopters finally remember to retaliate. They get 4 attacks, of which 2 hit, and none wounds. There's 0 wounds there. So we went on to roll for turn 7, and that was the end of the game. So we did it there was only 1 contested objective. The other one wasn't available, so we did it by kill points. So it was an Ork victory based on 5 kill points to 2. So thank you very much for watching. This is part 3 of our Spring Friendly series. There's 1 more game in the round 1, which will probably be up in about a week and a half. I am going down to Welland, Ontario to play playing a Beat BatRep game on this coming week, so I'm going to need a little bit extra time, but stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching. Any comments, suggestions, recommendations, feel free to throw them down in the comments section below, and keep listening or keep watching for the next part.